Hi children, so in the previous video we discussed about that what is triangle and how to find the perimeter of a triangle and how to find area of a triangle, right? So in this video we are going to discuss about that classification of triangles. So classification means here types of triangles. So that is classification of triangles. So here classification of triangles based on two types. One is based on sides. Based on sides. And here based on angles. Okay, classification of triangles based on sides and based on angles. So here based on sides, how many types there means here we have that three types. So first one is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Next one is isosceles triangle. And the next one is scalene triangle. Okay, so these are the types of triangles based on that sides. So first we will discuss about that based on sides, later we will discuss about that based on angles. So first see here, based on sides we have here three types of triangles, no? So first one equilateral triangle, next one isosceles triangle, and the third one scalene triangle. Okay, so equilateral triangle, so in that word only there, equilateral, lateral means sides, equi means equal, so equal sides, a triangle which is having equal sides, then we will call the triangle as equilateral triangle. So in a triangle all three sides are equal. Okay, in a triangle all the three sides are equal, then we will call the triangle is called equilateral triangle. Okay, next here isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means in a triangle any two sides of a triangle are equal. Okay, two sides are equal. Isosceles triangle means here two sides are of equal length. Here equilateral means three sides are of equal length. And come to that scalene triangle means no two sides are equal. No two sides are equal, which means three sides also having that three different lengths. Okay, so here the first one is having that all sides are of equal length, and second one isosceles triangle means two sides are of equal length. Come to that scalene triangle means three sides also having that different lengths, which means no two sides are equal. Okay, no two sides are equal means which type of triangle that is? Yes, scalene triangle. And here isosceles triangle means two sides are equal, and here equilateral means three sides are of equal length. So here my question is, I told you that about the sides, no? So here to that equilateral triangle, to form that equilateral triangle, how many measurements are required here? Okay, how many different measurements? Here different measurements or equal measurements? Here one measurement required, no? One measurement means what I am saying means here for example one side length is equal to 6 centimeters means all the sides also having that same measurements only, no? So this is 6 centimeters, this is 6 centimeters, and this is also 6 centimeters. So one length that is sufficient to form that equilateral triangle here. Okay, come to that isosceles. Here how many lengths required? Two different lengths. Why? Because here these two are having that same length, and here this is having that different length. Okay, so here for example this is a triangle ABC. So here AB is equals to AC. AB is equals to AC. And come to that scalene triangle, here how many measurements required? Three different measurements required. Why? Because here no two sides are equal, no? So that's why here three different measurements are required. Okay, did you understand this one? Now here in an isosceles triangle we can observe like this one of the triangle. So here this is ABC. So while you are taking this one here like this, So AB is equals to BC. AB is equals to BC. So here when you observe that these two sides are equal, then we can say that its base angles are equal. We can say that its base angles are equal. Which two sides are equal? Okay, except that another third side is there, no? So the angles which lies on that third side, okay, not equal angle, non-equal side is there, no, one of the measurement. So the angles which lies on that third side, those two angles are equal in that isosceles triangle. Okay, so here this is x and here also this is x. So angle B is equals to angle C. Where we can observe this one? In that isosceles triangle. Is it clear to you? Next, here measurements are different. When you observe this one here, in an equilateral triangle, all sides are of equal length. So here we can say that all angles are of equal length. Okay, all angles are of equal length here. In that equilateral triangle, all angles are equal. In that isosceles triangle, how many angles are equal? Two angles are equal. Those two also lies on that base of that isosceles triangle. Okay, those two angles are equal. In a scalene triangle, no two angles are equal. Three different angles will come. Okay, three different sides, three different angles. Here two equal sides, two angles are equal. And here three equal sides, three angles also equal. Okay, so this is about that types of angles based on that sides. Okay, here we can observe that we can say one more concept, that is if you know about that symmetry, then here also we can discuss about that symmetry. An equilateral triangle is having that how many symmetrical lines? So here three equal sides there, no? So we can say that an equilateral triangle is having three lines of symmetry. Here actually symmetry means what? When you fold that object either vertically or horizontally or diagonally, it should exactly placed on that, it should exactly overlaps on other part, right? Exactly, without leaving any gaps. Okay, exactly, it should be overlapped on another part of that figure. Okay, then we will call that is called lines of symmetry. So this is one of the line symmetry, and here this is another line symmetry. This is another line symmetry for that equilateral triangle. So if you fold this object to this one, exactly it overlaps. And in the same way, if you take that this is one of that line symmetry, then if you fold this part on this one, exactly it overlaps, no? Okay, and in the same way, this is also. Okay, so an equilateral triangle is having how many lines of symmetries? Yes, three lines of symmetries. Okay, next, come to that isosceles triangle. In an isosceles triangle, how many symmetries are there? Here these two sides are equal, no? So that's why here only one line symmetry possible. Only one line symmetry. Why? Because if you take here another line symmetry, then this is not exactly overlaps on that other part. Okay. So here only one line symmetry exists. Which two sides are equal, and the angle which lies between, or the vertex which lies in between two equal sides. Okay, so that line symmetry also passes through that vertex only. So here only one line symmetry possible. Okay, so an isosceles triangle is having how many lines of symmetry? Only one line of symmetry. Come to that scalene triangle. Is it possible to draw here any line symmetries? Not possible. Why? Because here no two sides are equal, then it cannot be exactly overlapped on each other, right? Exactly one part of that. If you divide the triangle into two parts, one of the part exactly it can't overlaps on that another part, no? Why? Because here no two sides are equal. So here line symmetry is possible? Not possible. So here this is not having no line symmetry. So a scalene triangle is having a no line symmetry, which means line symmetry is not possible here. Is it clear to you? So this is about that types of triangles based on that sides. Now we will discuss about that based on angles. Based on angles, here also mainly we can say that three types. Why I told you that mainly means I will tell you that. So based on that angles, here mainly three types there. So first one, acute angled triangle. acute angled triangle. And here right angled triangle, right angled triangle. And here obtuse angled triangle, obtuse angled triangle. So here acute angled triangle means in that name only there, acute angled. All the angles of a triangle are acute angles. All the angles. How many angles are there in a triangle? Yes, 3 angles are there. So 3 angles also acute angles in a triangle. Then we will call that one is called acute angled triangle. Okay. Now here right angle triangle means a triangle is having that one of that right angle. One of that right angle. So here one of the angle is a right angle in a triangle. So we will call the triangle is called a right angled triangle. Okay. And here obtuse angled triangle means here one of the angle is obtuse angled. Okay, one of the angle in a triangle is obtuse angle, then we will call that triangle is obtuse angled triangle. So here I am saying that acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle. What about that acute angle? Okay, already we learnt about this one in polygons, no? So acute angle means here the angle which lies between 0 to 90 degrees, lies in between 0 and 90. So those all angles we will call them as acute angled. Those all are called acute angles. And here come to that right angle means right angle measures 90 degrees. So here one of the angle is 90 degrees, then we will call the triangle is right angled triangle. Okay, and come to this one here, obtuse angle triangle means, obtuse angle means here angles which lies in between 90 to 180. Okay, 90 to 180. So 91 to 179, any angle we will call it as obtuse angle only, no? So the angle is also lies in between 90 to what is that, 180 degrees. So we will call that triangle is obtuse angled triangle. Okay, now here my question is, how many acute angles we can draw in a triangle? How many acute angles we can write? We can measure here. 3 acute angles we can measure here. Okay, in an acute angled triangle. Come to that right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, is it possible to draw that 2 right angles in a triangle? Is it possible to draw? It is not possible, no? Why? Because if you want to draw that 90 degrees angle means actually this is the 90 degrees. This is one of the 90 degrees. If you want to draw that one more 90 degrees in a triangle, so if you want to draw here, so this is 90 degrees, no? Okay, triangle means 3 line segments. So 1, 2, 3. But this is open figure, not a closed figure. So if you want to make it as a closed figure, then you can observe here 4 line segments. So that is not a triangle, no? So that is a quadrilateral. So that's why here in a right angle triangle, only one right angle we can measure. Okay, we can draw that only one right angle exists in that right angle triangle. Come to that obtuse angle triangle. In an obtuse angle triangle, how many obtuse angles are there? How many obtuse angles are there in an obtuse angle triangle? Only one. Is it possible to take that 2 obtuse angles in a triangle? Again same process. This is one of the obtuse angle. If you want to draw that one more obtuse angle, here like this you will get. Okay, again that is open figure, not a closed figure. If you want to make it as a closed figure, then again something you will get here, just like that quadrilateral or pentagon or something you will get here. Okay, so that's why here how many obtuse angles we can draw here means only one obtuse angle possible. Is it clear to you? So after that here I told you that mainly 3 types, no? So one more type is that is depends on that right angled triangle only, that is the right angled isosceles triangle, based on that angle as well as sides also. Right angled isosceles triangle. So right angled isosceles means that triangle is having that right angle, and isosceles I am saying isosceles means come to that sides. So isosceles means a triangle which is having 2 equal sides. A triangle which is having 2 equal sides. So here these 2 sides are equal. Okay, so here these 2 sides are equal, and hypotenuse is having that other side, measurement, no? So here a triangle which is having one right angle as well as the two sides are equal, then we will call the triangle as isosceles right angled isosceles triangle. We will call that one as right angled isosceles triangle. Okay, so here the side which is opposite to that right angle in a triangle, the side which is opposite to that right angle of a triangle, so this side only, no? So we will call this one as a hypotenuse. We will call that one as a hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is that longest side of a triangle. Hypotenuse is that longest side of a triangle, right angle triangle. Is it clear to you? So this is that classification of triangles based on that sides and based on that angles. So once again see that based on sides, what are the types here? Equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle. Now based on that angles here, acute angle triangle, right angled isosceles triangle, and here obtuse angled triangle. Here we can say that right angled isosceles, that is based on sides and angles. Okay, so that is isosceles right angle triangle here. So this is about the classification of triangles. So children, in this video we learned about this one, no? So in that next video we will discuss about that sum of interior angles and exterior angle theorem. Okay.